What's going on, everybody? James Owens back at y'all with another video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Round of applause, please. Okay, that's enough of that. So, first of all, I just want to start off by saying thank you to everybody who subscribed and viewed my first video. I know it was boring. I know it was kind of bland. Okay. I was tired. And I still got it done. But no, so seriously though, thank you to everybody who subscribed, everyone who showed support. I've been getting a lot of feedback from my friends and family mostly, telling me things I can do to improve my channel. I use my charisma, my personality more, which I will start doing, and kind of explaining some of the terms and stuff that I use like during my workouts, because I know that a lot of beginners are probably going to be seeing my videos, especially since I'm just starting out. So that's what this video is going to be about today. I'm going to explain some of the terms that I used in my last video about my legs. If you haven't seen it, I'm going to drop the link below so you can go check that out. And yeah, I'm just going to explain some of the terms that I used in that video, and then kind of see how, so you guys can kind of understand like how it fits in with what I was talking about. Alright, so first term I want to go over is compound movements versus isolation movements. Alright, so compound movements are your movements that's going to involve using your entire body to move or lift whatever weight you're trying to do. So let's go with the squats and deadlifts, for example. Those would be considered compound movements because I'm not just using one muscle group to lift or pull that weight. I'm using, if not my entire body, multiple muscles. So like for the deadlift, I'll be using my back, my legs, my shoulders, and my core. And then for squats, I'll be using obviously my legs and my core. Probably a little bit of back too, but not as much as if it was doing it for the deadlifts. And then isolation movements, pretty much the exact opposite. You know, I mean, I ain't the smartest guy in the world, but isolation is pretty much just using one individual muscle group. Like the bicep curl, that would be considered an isolation movement because you're isolating the bicep by itself. You're not using anything else to help you move that weight. Alright, another term, PR. So PR basically refers to your personal record. So when I say PR on my squats, I believe, yeah, when I said PR on my squat, that was my personal record, meaning that was the most I've ever attempted and actually succeeded in lifting. So when people use the term PR, that's all they're referring to, is the most weight they've ever moved and or lifted. Alright, next term I'm going to go over is the push-pull leg split. Alright, on Mondays and the other day that I do push, I'm doing exercises that involve you pushing, i.e. the bench press or the shoulder press or like dips, anything that involves you pushing. Then pulling, same idea, except you'll be doing any exercise that involves pulling, like the row or the deadlifts, you know. Or the last thing that I actually do is legs, which is, I won't say self-explanatory. I don't want to challenge anyone's intellect right now, but anything that involves you using your legs, like squat, maybe even putting deadlifts on your legs instead of on your pull day, quad extensions, hamstring curls, anything that involves you using your legs, you would do on legs. Another term that I mentioned in the last video was time under tension. Alright, so time under tension is pretty much just the amount of time that you have strain on that muscle. When I said time under tension, when I was doing squats, I would squat and then I would hold the position for a couple seconds. Those couple seconds would be my time under tension. But when I was doing the hamstring curls and I curled it and then I paused at the top, or even when I let it down like really slow, that time where that muscle is contracted or flexed is that time under tension. The moment you relax, your time under tension is done. And then another term is contraction, tightening or the flexing of a muscle. It's all a contraction is. So back to biceps, like when I flex like this and squeeze, when that muscle gets like hard, that's considered a contraction. So anytime you're doing any movement, you don't want to just like go through the motion and just do a bicep curl, just doing it like yeah. Actually, to go slow, pull it, contract, and then let it go. And then also it kind of feeds into each other. So as I contract, this time here that I'm contracting is what? Time under tension. Exactly. See, y'all? Y'all learning. Y'all learning. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to teach y'all, alright? That's exactly what I'm here for. Alright, and then the last thing we're going to talk about is the use of belts, knee straps or knee bands, and then the wrist straps, and then the elbow, and then the neck strap, and then the eye thing, and then, no. But belts, knee bands and or straps, and then wrist bands and or straps, and then some people use the ones for the elbows. That's pretty much to help keep the weight off of your joints. So everyone knows that a joint is like this, like it's like a socket, all right. And then as you increase the weight, obviously you're putting pressure on those joints, which is not good, because your muscle is what is supposed to like control the amount of weight that's being put on you, not your joints. Your joints aren't meant for that. So what the belt and the knee straps and the elbow straps and the wrist straps help do is kind of keep those joints secured and in a locked position, and it helps keep the strain off of those joints, so that strain can go onto the muscle. It doesn't necessarily take the weight and put it to a muscle, but it just helps keep the weight off of the joints. So obviously your muscles have to adjust and your muscles have to adapt. So it doesn't necessarily make lifts harder, it just makes lifts easier on your joints. So when I use the belt for deadlifts, pretty much a belt, you put the belt on and you put it on as tight as you can, and that keeps your chest up and your midsection really tight, so that you don't bend or you don't flex or you don't injure yourself trying to pull weight up. Because the heavier the weight gets on like a deadlift, your back is going to curve, and that puts a lot of strain on your joints and on your lower back, and you want to avoid that. Same thing with my knee straps. When I put my knee straps on my knees when I squat it, that just helps me keep the pressure off of my knees, so that when I squat I don't feel pain or anything like in my knees, and that can really lead to like tendonitis and joint pain. So yeah, those are all the terms that I wanted to cover today. Like I said, man, thanks for all the support. Continue to give me feedback, continue to leave likes, continue to leave comments. Like I said, I'm going to drop that squat video, the link in this description. Why do I keep doing this? I watch too much YouTube, that's what that is. And yeah, I'm gonna have a link for you guys for that squat video if you wanna watch that. Also, either today or tomorrow, I'm gonna be dropping my pull. I have a pull video coming up. Actually, me and my wife are gonna go do a pull workout tonight, and I'm gonna record it, get a new editing software, and try to get a video for you guys either today or tomorrow. So stay tuned. Thanks again for watching. It's James Owens, your boy, and I'm out.